Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show. It is the 5th of September. Happy Labor Day to everybody out there. It is draft day for the Recon Football League. We're going to be getting that going here momentarily. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Share it with a friend. See how well they're going to gauge your draft live today on the PRS show. Let's get into it. Live, what we will be having is the random picker. We're going to use the wheel of names to go ahead and select the draft order. From that, it was me. I was being unprofessional, had on the show, trying to share it with folks. So, you know, the man, the method, legend, repping them Funkos day in, day out with a fresh fade. Producer James is in the building. How you living, sir?
I'm good, man.
Yo, shout out to Wes Washington. He's out there on that run right now. We're waiting for you, brother. We're going to do the wheel of names, pick 'em. We're going to go ahead and get the draft order selected. From that, you'll be able to see it live, and then you'll be able to see the drafts live as we move into it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Producer James, I think we have the names queued up in the wheel of names. Let's go ahead and get this order started. As you select and remove, I'll be updating the draft order in the room. Once we do that, we'll go live, we'll launch it, and then we'll get after business.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and kick it off with the first rotation.
Are we doing shuffle, shuffle, shuffle?
Sure, whatever you want to do.
All right.
So let's just give everybody a rundown. The names we got: Team Nightmare, America's Dream, MVP, Prez, UK All Day. Shout out Scott, Mo Trevator, Zach Ertz, Helmets, and that man D Ray All Day. Let's do it.
All right.
First up, spin, spin, spin. He goes. Let's see who's going to be first pick overall. Almost. Shout out MVP for the first overall pick. Let's see. Let's get you in order.
Hopefully a sign of things to come this season.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that is. And if you don't know who MVP is, that's Producer James. Let's go ahead and get you out, remove you, and go ahead and give another spin. Hopefully it lands on me just like it is right there. Twirly, twirly, round and around.
All right.
Number two, second overall pick. This will be a draft order. Helmets D-Ray, Helmets D-Ray, Helmets it is. Shout out to J Don. I ain't gonna be using anybody's last names except for you.
And also because you're not Wes.
Well, you know, I mean, I ain't trying to, what do they call it? Doxing?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to do that. No, thank you. All right, third overall pick. This is a prime position for most who are drafting. Uh-oh. Jason Vella, new to the crew. Appreciate you joining in, sir. These are them Flatonia boys right here. Yeah, this them the boys out there. They're country now. Real country. I don't know how country I'm just talking about. Number 4 in the RFL Fantasy League. Who is it going to be? That boy Javier, Flatonia boys right there. 3 and 4. He's Zach Ertz. You get it?
Yeah.
Zach Ertz.
I didn't at first until you said you get it.
Yeah. Let's go, Scott. Shout out to Cade. UK all day, baby. 5th overall pick. All right. Come on, right here. This is where I need to be. 6. Give me 6. Give me 6. Give me 6. Give me 6. Nope. Too bad, so sad. Balls deep.
That ain't Wes, is it?
That is Mr. Wes Washington.
Big nasty.
Big nasty.
You nasty.
Spin, spin. Look, I've been doing mock drafts and I've been coming in 9th overall.
Oh.
And so maybe this is me putting that existence. Mo Trevator, the 7th overall pick. Shout out J. Elmore. We'll see. I use the whole first name though. Here it is. 8 for the president. I would put the L in front of it, but I don't want Dave Portnoy coming after me. All right, last 2 spots. Either D-Ray or Mr. JD. Looks like it's going to be JD. The American Nightmare. I love it. It looks like we have everything and coming in. We got to give him a spin, though, right? Got to give D-Ray the spin. Give it to him now.
DJ, spin that.
Spin it, babe. Spin it. All right, so it looks like we have 1 through 10. MVP, Rodgers, number 1. Team Helmets, 2. America's Team, 3. My Zach Ertz, 4. UK All Day, 5. Balls Deep, 6. Motivator, 7. The Prez, 8. American Nightmare, 9. And rounding up 10, Blu-ray Nostalgia. D-Ray. I like it. All right, let's get this bad. Let's get the draft underway. Before we got that, we got anybody in the comments want to just give a little feedback? How we doing? How we feeling? It's Monday.
Labor Day
Weekend. It looks like we can't get things kicked off until 8 p.m. Let's see. Hold on.
I didn't understand why the students were off today.
Why? It's Labor Day.
Labor Day, not Student Day.
I don't know. I figured that it would be ready to go. All right, let's see. Let's get that out. Let's get this in.
Yeah, I had told myself after last year's NFL season was over that I was only going to do one fantasy football league because it tends to get like, I'm pretty sure I can speak for most of the guys out there. Like, I'm in this to win it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just trying to have some fun. And it gets pretty stressful sometimes, especially like with injuries and, going through and setting lineups and hit and miss and all of that stuff. So I was like, man, I'm just going to do one fantasy football league, which is my main one. And here we are today. I'm in 3 of them. This is my 3rd and final draft. So
what is that? How does that help you?
What? Just being in 3 leagues? It just comes from mainly not being able to tell people no. And because, I like to have fun, you know what I mean? And I also like to win. So that's why I'm not just here to have fun.
Just not here to have fun.
Yeah. But so I got the 1st overall today. Earlier, I had the number 2. And then in my other league, I also was the number 2 pick. So
number 2, huh?
Yeah. It's been kind of the same thing.
All right. Looks like we got 30 minutes to go ahead and kill. The draft has been scheduled for 8:15. We tried to do the 8 o'clock spot, got kicked out. So 8:15, that'll give time for that airport run to get back and forth. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and talk about a little bit. This happened. Well, let's talk a little bit about what happened this past weekend and what's going to be happening this upcoming weekend. Big UFC fight, 278-7.
I think it's 8.
278.
Yeah.
Chimaev versus Diaz. Come on, man. Are we really? Is this really a fight, or is this a money grab?
Both.
I think both, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's always a fight. Actually, this is a 279.
Okay, 279. So a little bit taken aback. I asked this in the group chat. We'll probably talk a little bit of fantasy. We'll talk a little bit of UFC maybe throughout the draft, kind of in between picks. But for now, and if anybody is just tuning in, we're going to be kicking off the draft at 8:15. That is the time that has been slotted for us. We tried to do 8 o'clock, but again, it was full. In the meantime, shout out JD.
He's asking if it's a PPR league.
PPR. Yeah, PPR. So let's go ahead and let's look at the scoring. That'll probably help out some people. So for this PPR league, for every rushing yard, it's going to be 0.33 yards per rush. And then for receiving yards, excuse me, I said that wrong. Receiving yards, it's 0.33. Rush yards, it's 0.1. For every touchdown pass, it's 4 points. For every touchdown rush, it's 6. For every interception thrown, it's -2. 2-point conversion, of course, is 2 as well. 2-point rush conversion, 2. Receiving yards. Let's see. Let's go to each reception. For each catch, it's a point. For each touchdown reception, it's 6. So if you throw for 1, it's a 4. If you catch or rush for 1, it's a 6. Let's see. Total defense, we did things a little bit differently just because they score a lot of points in defense. So if you kick off, punt return, interception return, fumble return for a touchdown, or if you block a punt and return that for a touchdown, or block a field goal, return that for a touchdown. Those are all 6 points. 2 points for 2-point conversion, 1 point for a safety, and 1 point for each sack. And then, of course, interceptions and fumble recoveries are 2. So if you do a strip 6, if you do a pick 6, that's 8 points. The interception is 2, and then the touchdown is 6.
Damn. Okay.
All right. For 0 points allowed, team defense, 0 points allowed, you're going to start with 10 points. So, like, as soon as kick goes, you get 10 points from your defense. If somebody scores 1 to 6 points, then you go to 9. So, for every points scored, it's going to decrease. 7 to 12 points, it's 7 points. 14 to 7 allowed, it'll go to 5. 18 to 21, it'll go to 3. 22 to 27, it'll drop to 1. Now, if you're letting people score 4 touchdowns or more, or 28 points or more, you're going to start to lose. You're going to lose points. The next part of it is yards allowed. So as soon as kick goes, if you've allowed less than 100 yards, you're going to get another 10 points. So off the jump at kick, you're going to get 20 points from your defense. All right, and then as you allow yardage and points, it'll decrease. So if you allow 100 to 199 yards, you're going to drop to 8 points. So basically, less defense allows in scoring in yards, the more points you're going to score. And you don't start losing points with yards until you get to over 500 yards allowed. So, like, the AFC West, if you're playing a team, if you got a team defense and you're playing AFC West team, you may get that. You may lose some points because of total defense with all the firepower that they have out there. You look like you had something.
I don't know.
So here's a question to you. Here's a question for everybody out there watching. Do you use a fantasy draft software?
I do.
You use one?
Well, I did.
You don't have to say what you use.
I did for my main league that I play in, because we do like a we don't do like on the computer or something. We just you like bring your list or whatever, and you kind of just
you do it like the old way.
Yeah,
like the original.
Yeah, but
like,
then we have somebody go in and like plug in, like all of this stuff.
Like TJ Houshmandzadeh. Remember that commercial?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Give me your wildest, most outlandish fantasy story. Do you have one where you were just like, I know one person in this has a very well documented fantasy story.
Oh yeah.
But do you have one that just like, maybe you had like a bad beat? Did you get one where I have one and I'm going to tell it after you tell yours? If you don't have one, I'll go.
Yeah, it's a story I tell everybody in my fantasy league that I've been in for 11 years. So you win, we have a big trophy. You get your nameplate on there and all of that stuff. Literally keeps me up at night. Like,
really?
It means a lot to me. Like, I have to have my name on that trophy because I consider myself like a guy that's pretty knowledgeable, like in sports and stuff like that. And so I need that accolade under my belt of fantasy football champion. So I made it to the Super Bowl, and Cam Newton, I drafted Cam Newton. I wasn't big on him in the past, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with Cam Newton. He had 2 shitty games that year, and the second one was against the Atlanta Falcons, and that was our Super Bowl. And he lost the game for me in the Super Bowl. Fast forward into the next season, I made it back to the Super Bowl, playing against the same person, and I got beat down.
Like bad?
I forgot what the story was during that one. I forgot who went down. I know my running back had went down. Forgot who it was exactly, but it was just like back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. I lost both of them to the same person, which, let me just go ahead and add, is a woman. Okay. And I was just not happy. I almost quit the league after that. Actually, I took a year off. to get myself. Yeah.
You were that distraught.
You can ask my woman. I'm really invested into this, and like it. Like,
so it's safe to say you're kind of competitive.
I am very competitive.
So when there's something on the line, you're going to kind of give out everything you got. Okay, makes kind of sense. Makes kind of sense. So you when you want to win something, you're going to invest into it, is what you're saying. All right. I wonder how many people out there use like a system. Like, are you using your software tonight?
No.
Why not?
Well, I mean, the only reason that I use it is just to like keep track of like who's still out there and who's not mainly. And also, you know, if so-and-so's hurt or if they've had an injury or, you know, whatever the case may be, if I'm going to draft someone that's been suspended or whatever the case, you know, I'll usually just, you know, click on them and see what kind of stuff they have going on off the field as far as injuries or, you know, whatever the case may be.
Like some Alvin Kamara kind of stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not totally.
Still nothing on that?
Yeah. I mean, I was reading an article where they think something's going to happen. They just don't know when it's going to happen. And it's like, okay, you sound like Deshaun Watson. You know, it's like, I think that had to get done because of just how polarizing that situation is.
You want to get out the way?
Yeah, it's like kind of get this like off the table immediately, just so that there's no difficulty. Let me review the draft order. We have 20 minutes and 41 seconds running until the draft begins. MVP, helmets, America's team, my Zach Ertz, UK all day. Balls deep, Mo Trevator, president, America's Nightmare, and D-Ray round out. And then we'll do where it's a snake draft, so then you'll just run it back. I'm looking forward to that. In the meantime, have we heard from our good old buddy in the DF Dub?
Mr. Washington.
Mr. West Washington.
Have not.
Hey, shout out to Javier. He said he sent a message in the chat. Can we see it?
And YouTube?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm not seeing it. Oh.
No, you know what? I read the question wrong. Yes.
Maybe he's, oh yeah.
I read the question wrong.
Oh, okay.
I thought he said, I sent a message, can you see it? And so I didn't. I was trying to be efficient with my vision, and my brain failed. So that's about kind of what happened on that end. Let's see. Trying to. Let's see. Go to.
Are you in any other leagues also? Oh yeah, you have your dynasty.
Bro, I'm gonna tell my story. Hold on real quick. I'm sending people to go to the YouTube chat. I'm not sure if the YouTube chat is on. Like, we can't see it on our end, can we?
I can get it working.
Oh, you can get it that way? All right.
Yeah, I closed it out because it wasn't.
There's nobody in it?
Wasn't participating. We got 2 people in there.
Okay. Maybe he has to log in. That was probably the other problem on that end. It looks like YouTube won't let you make a comment if you aren't logged in.
Oh yeah, you got to sign in.
Yeah, you got to sign in. So for everybody watching, you got to sign into YouTube to leave your comments. All right. 7:56, 18 minutes until the draft begins. Looking forward to that. My story, my YouTube star, not my YouTube. This is YouTube. My fantasy draft problem. So last year, I did Dynasty Draft for the first year. And if you don't know what Dynasty Draft is, just think about picking your regular starters for offense, but instead of your team defense, you got to pick individual defensive players. And we have, like we do on our league, we have a bankroll and a cap space. And so, like, you have to manage your cap space. And if you don't manage your cap space properly, then you'll get penalized. So long story short, when we began the season, we had like pre-selected teams. And of course, like I wanted to pay the cheapest price for the team. So I ended up with like Devontae Adams, Deontay Johnson, Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs. But my quarterbacks were trash. Jalen Hurts and Baker Mayfield, which Jalen Hurts is a good fantasy quarterback, but he was just inconsistent. And if he got shut down, then he wasn't going to score you any points. So come to start out, we went 0-4. 0-4. We then went on a 8-game winning streak, and we knocked off like the best teams in the league. Well, right before trade deadline, I made a trade. I sent a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick to a team for a 1 AR-12, Aaron Rodgers, because I had Vaughn, right? We get into the playoffs, and we're like 4th overall. We're 4 out of 6 teams. So we're playing the first round. I figured, man, if we get through this first game, we can make a run. That week, we had Nick Chubb get stymied twice on the goal line. No touchdowns. We had Michael Pittman Jr. ejected from a game. He had like 2 points. We lost that game by 6 fantasy points. And all that had to happen was Nick Chubb had to score 1 touchdown and Pittman had to win 1 game. Well, we lose. Well, then we go to consolation bracket. I matched every score we had. We were scoring like 170 points, 180 points. Every score we had, I matched against the best team that kept advancing. If we would have won that game, we would have won the championship, the Dynasty Championship. And I was absolutely crushed that Nick Chubb would be stymied twice on the goal line and that Michael Pittman Jr. would be ejected out of the game. And that just goes to show you that fantasy football, it's good. You can have your softwares, you can have your cheat sheets, you can have every crazy accoutrement in the world. You can pay for your services, you can look at everything and study all day long. But if you get a bad luck streak, it doesn't matter. You're out and you lose. And yeah, I wanted to be the first Dynasty champion in this crew. And for those who don't know, I'll share a little bit about my fantasy experience. I've been attending a fantasy football weekend, which for me this week begins Thursday. Every year, the Thursday before or the Thursday the season starts, I'm in the middle of nowhere with no phone service, only internet. And we're at a private ranch and we're doing all the fun things you can think of. Not to mention, we do our fantasy draft that day.
On Thursday?
No, we do it on that Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is you get to watch Thursday football. Friday, you get Thursday night, NFL kickoff, right? Friday night, you get to watch Friday Night Lights. And then Saturday, you're watching college football all day long. And then you're doing your drafts in between. And the games are going on, and the drinks are flowing, and the food's being brought out, and the snacks are here. And it's just such a great time. And then Sunday, you get up, shake yourself off, you eat a little bit of breakfast casserole.
How does that work with the draft after the kickoff, Thursday kickoff?
Oh, yeah. So what happens is the draft order is set. So everybody knows going into it, whoever you pick from Thursday night's game, you get those points.
Oh, okay.
It's just a known. It's already there. They'll just pre-populate. And so from there, you kind of go on. You're like, okay. Like this week, or this coming Thursday, it's Los Angeles and their Bills. So you know who's going to be scoring a lot of points. Cooper Kupp, Stafford, Diggs, Josh Allen, maybe Singletary, maybe Cook, not to mention the defenses. So if you got a Bills defense or a Rams defense this coming weekend, likeliness of you scoring points is going to be low. And so you're going to know that. But going forward, the Bills are one of the best defenses to have. If you don't know, well, then now you know. Let's get Mr. Wes Washington on the line. It appears that he has rendezvoused at the Chandelier Emporium, a.k.a. his humble abode. Wes, if you can hear us, if you're watching us, we're going to send you a Zoom invite to get you on the line, sir. I've been looking forward to seeing you, hearing you. Just don't be doing no clown stuff. I see this clown stuff you sent in here. I don't know what that was. 8:02, 12 minutes waiting until the draft begins. The first overall pick belongs to the one, the only. What the hell are we looking at right here? What is this? I'm not going to be seeing this all on the Zoom, am I?
No. I had to do my draft through Zoom because I was sick.
So you were just shoving it in their faces, huh? For the folks who don't know what I was looking at, there was a certain background of a certain team that used to be called the Meat Packers up in Wisconsin by way of Green Bay. You look like you're on the team, man. You look like you're doing media for the Green Bay Packers personnel department.
Yeah, I was pissed off because I had to do, I had to do it through Zoom, and it's a good time with the people that I see usually once a year, just because we're all busy and they cook and we have drinks and all that stuff, and I missed out on it this year, so I was not a happy camper.
Lo siento.
Where the hell? Okay.
Like, what's going on here?
Sorry, guys.
8:04.
It is Monday.
Let's do this. Let's get into a break. Let's give us a 5-minute break. That'll get us prepped and ready to go for Wes's arrival. I can give him a proper introduction to the show. Again, we appreciate everybody watching. If y'all tuning in, thank y'all so much. Give us about 5 minutes. We'll get into a quick break. When we come back, it'll be the trio. Did you see that photo of Marty and McGee and John Daly?
I don't think so.
All right. When we come back, maybe we'll show them.
Okay. All right.
Let's get to a break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time to get the draft underway. The MVP is on the clock. He says he has one queued up. He's going to use his full 60 seconds. So you'll know now who he has selected, and that individual was... Who'd you pick?
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. On the clock is Team Helmets. We're working to get that visual aid up and running for yourself. But that man, the myth, the legend out in the DF dub, it may just be audio only for the moment. But the man, the myth, the legend in the DF dub, the Arkansas faithful, John Daly repping, Dallas Cowboy apologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wes Washington. Wes, how you doing, sir?
Good, man. What up? How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing all right. We're going to get you queued up real quick, framed up. Producer James working on that as we speak. I'll have you moved over a little bit. Biggest takeaways from this weekend, big college football weekend. I loved it. It was fun to see. But, hey, man, what is your takeaway?
I mean, my takeaway is it's college football, so there's a lot of bad tackling.
True that.
There was a lot of the transfer portal. Actually, you can tell has affected college football a lot because all you heard was this transfer in from this school, this transfer in from this school. I mean, so it's free agency, you know, in college football basically, and also UTSA, man. Texas better not overlook UTSA. That's pretty good.
That's a big game in a couple of weeks. I definitely agree with that statement. I watched that 3 overtime instant classic, as I like to call it. Currently, the 3rd pick overall, America's team is on the clock with 10 seconds. They probably had something queued up, but I'm sure it's coming down the pike. Their selection was just made. Let me go ahead and see who was selected. Austin Eckler out of the Los Angeles Chargers was selected 3rd overall. On the clock, my Zach Ertz, shout out to dude Javier on the clock, makes his selection. Let's see who he picked at this time. Well, we're having them back-to-back, gentlemen. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to see who picked. Uh-oh. Looks like Wes. It looks like I'm on the clock now. I'm trying to see.
Nah, look like my brother-in-law's on the clock.
So it looks like we had Cooper Kupp taken by Zach Ertz, and then we had
We talking trash too?
Najee Harris. Yeah, man, that's what we're doing here. Najee Harris was taking UK all day. Let's go ahead and get Najee locked up. And then Justin Jefferson taken by Mr. Wes Washington. So I am on the clock. 21 seconds for my turn. Who do I want?
Your H-Town?
Nah, I'm the president.
What I thought.
You know he's full of himself.
Hey, man, gotta have it. This is so much different. I usually do this on like a device, so it's a little bit different. I took Derrick Henry. That was my selection.
I guess I'm that far behind.
Yeah, I guess you are.
Because now it's saying you're on the clock now. You got like 45 seconds.
Yeah, we're probably a little behind on the show. Let's see.
Did you have a good Labor Day weekend, Wes?
Yeah, man. Enjoyed it, man. Watched some. I didn't think the games were going to be that good or that entertaining because I thought it was some bad matchups. But some of the games, some of those underdogs showed up. You know, that was a crazy game with North Carolina and Appalachian State. You know, which I'm like, Mac Brown, dude, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
how you barely beating Appalachian State? But hey. But some of the teams, you know, thought they did what we thought they were going to do. We knew Alabama was going to destroy. We knew UT was going to destroy. Notre Dame showed me something.
Yeah, they look good.
I didn't think they were going to be that close with Ohio State, but they showed up and showed me something. Oregon was a little bit of disappointment. I thought they would play a little bit harder than that. But and that was kind of disappointing, for LSU last night. That losses like that really hurt, man. But like I said, man, all in all, it was a good football weekend.
Hey, does D-Ray know he's like on the clock and he just got auto selected?
That's my brother. Let me see. Let me text him.
Maybe he intended to take Patrick Mahomes. I don't know.
Kind of reaching.
Yeah, he's special like that. I can't find his name.
American Nightmare took Alvin Kamara. I'm on the clock.
Delgado with Kamara?
Yeah, that's interesting. Give me that boy. I took D Swift. On the clock, Mo Trevator. It's looking good. So we're still working on getting that queued up. Okay, We're in the second round already. On the clock, it is the 15th overall pick. Balls Deep is on the clock. That's Mr. West Washington as you're looking at him.
2 inches in.
Hey, man, get in where you fit in. Debo Samuel taken. Hey, Wes, if you can for me, announce the pick you're making. That'll kind of help me out a little bit.
Oh, okay, yes.
I appreciate it.
I just put Debo Samuels.
I got you.
Who?
Debo.
On the clock, UK all day.
Big Cade. Big Cade out there in Phoenix.
And AZ.
What you sipping on?
What you got over there? What you drinking?
That's just water.
Oh, okay.
Sky.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too.
Did your Japanese friends bring you water?
Sake, bro. Sake.
From Mount Fuji, whatever.
Hey, that is some good water, though.
Is it?
Ooh, James gonna be salty. So we had UK all day take Diggs, and then my balls ache. We had him take Bonk.
My balls ache. You release some pressure cut.
Good. Well, we got a run on receivers here. We got Team Helmets taking CD. CDs.
Team Helmet out in PV.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I saw, dude, you want to talk about a team this weekend from the HBCU? Jackson State looked good Sunday. They looked really good.
Hey, shout out to my brother. I think it's Blu-ray something.
D-Ray.
His school he went to, and he was a drum guy. His school put up 86 points.
Who's that?
Southern.
Southern or Texas Southern?
Southern.
Dang, 80-some points?
Texas Southern got beat by PV.
Oh, PV good, though. PV's good. That's a good squad.
They improved, man. It was a while. PV didn't win a game for like years or like a decade.
But they've been recruiting heavily out of the Austin area, Prairie View. That be. Okay, we had Travis Kelce come off the board with the 20th pick overall on the clock. MVP. He's going to have 2 picks right here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 picks. He'll have the 21st and then the 22nd. Well, actually, no, he won't. Oh, he did. He took Kelce. This is his second pick. Because he's weird like that.
He is weird.
Picking Kelce?
You picked Kelce.
Yeah. Well, because, I'm over here and I looked over and had 3 seconds left. So I scrolled down and saw him and I hit draft.
Man, there's a lot of talent on the board, ladies and gentlemen. MVP.
All right. We're going with Nick Chubb.
All right. Not a bad one. Not the best one, but not a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
America's team?
Yep. Yep. Better watch out. We got Helmets took in Tyreek.
On balls, Zach Ertz. That's pretty creative.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And then we have Mark Andrews taking about America's team. Hey, if y'all can help me out by like Wes or James, if y'all see it.
Okay.
Okay. And then my balls took Kelsey. Wait, I don't know. I missed it.
That's all right. I got it.
And then we got UK all day is up.
James Conner.
And they took James Conner. Now it's me, and I'm gonna go with running back Jay Williams for Denver.
I don't know if you still want me to get this loaded because it's not. I don't think it's gonna be too useful because it's just like showing like from my perspective like who's out there still and then who I've drafted.
But I want that right column. That's what I want. I want people to see who's getting selected.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can do that. What you got to say, brother?
Okay.
That's what he said.
You took Vaughn Williams. You a-hole.
I just announced that.
I know, but I was doing something else.
I never watched the broadcast on my TV before. I don't think I should do that again.
Why?
Man, my head is ginormous.
All right.
Just your head?
My head does not look good on a 70-inch screen.
All right. Let's go look at this real quick.
Perez.
Man, there's so much talent out here, fellas. What are we doing?
You can only pick one at a time, buddy.
Yeah, but I mean, okay.
I mean, obviously, I got good players.
You do.
I know that.
I know UK all day already said that he's going to win the league.
All right.
He came out and he's a little cocky.
That's good. That's good. We like that.
Yeah, for sure. Don't expect nothing less.
Ooh, man.
Are you familiar with like fantasy football? Like you played like how long you been playing, Wes?
I've been playing since like 2000 something. I never really got in. I tried to do fantasy baseball once. I couldn't keep up. I heard they changed it, but I've been doing fantasy football. At least since 2000. I want to say 3 or 4 or something like that. Used to have a league out of Lake Travis where I worked at the marina or whatever. We did every year, and then after that, I just been kind of back and forth on leagues and stuff like that. But it's always a good time, man. I miss doing the live draft when everybody would meet up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But those would take so long. Basically, those were 4-hour drafts at least.
That's the pleasure. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. We had some really good times, probably too good of a time, having to. But I still got one more fantasy league I'm doing with my old buddy that I used to do the draft with or play fantasy football with on Lake Travis tomorrow night. So that should be fun. I'll be drafted during the show again tomorrow. Good times, man. My question is, how long? Oh, wait, I'm up. Hold on.
Man, I can't.
I gotta go with. This kind of.
I did not want T fucking Higgins.
Oh man. I don't know about this. I'm reaching. I don't really like that little I went with Josh Allen for my quarterback. I passed up on some stuff. It's a lot of running backs and wide receivers still. They look like they're pretty available, but a lot of them I don't have faith in. I got to stay away from Barkley because I just don't trust him. Who took McCaffrey? Do we know who did that?
What poor guy took McCaffrey?
Who?
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, I'm scared to take him that early.
I was working over there.
Dude, I know. It's like, if y'all could slow down a little bit, I could appreciate that.
Ooh. Study long, study wrong.
Shit. There's some wrong studying going on.
We'll see. Man. Carly, you out there watching? What happened? How come you didn't want to play fantasy football with us, Carly?
You ain't gotta call nobody out, bro.
I'm just asking. I thought she was down and she kind of backed out. But I definitely want to like everybody to keep Frizilla in our prayers. He's going through some stuff right now. That's why he couldn't do it. But definitely want to keep him in our prayers and that kind of stuff. Just leave it at that.
Right.
Need a fan, Paul? You about to start sweating.
I made some miscalculations. I need 2 screens, that's all.
Oh, look at that. Man. Are you wearing a My Little Pony shirt, James?
How'd you know?
I can't tell. Is that what it is?
If your eyes were 20 years younger, you'd probably see.
See that's that stuff. That's it. That's that stuff.
No, it's just Doctor Strange shirt, the Funko Pops.
I couldn't see the whole face. It kind of looked like a.
I get these boxes in the mail like every 2 months, and they're like the Marvel themed Funko Pops, but they have like
West, you're on the clock. That's what I'm talking about, helping each other, like just so because you get caught up and we're gonna miss it. Like I've had to do auto pick twice because I was distracted.
Man. Uh-oh. I'm reaching again.
Reaching again. Do you have your auto draft turned on? Because I saw it right now and it said auto on your thing.
I know I had it because I missed 2 picks.
You had it turned on? Oh, I guess it turned it on automatically.
It automatically turns it on, yeah.
Somebody's got it auto on. It's probably Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He said he was working, so.
Yeah, I'm leaving that on because I know now it's me.
Oh, you're on?
Yep.
Okay. I'm saying you're on the clock.
So do we have like besides the prize money, do we have like some kind of symbolic?
We'll have to talk about that later because.
Meeting's gonna end.
Should have got like a championship belt.
Motherfucker.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, one of the leagues I'm in, True Nation of Domination League. They got a championship belt. Looks pretty nice too. Looking forward to wearing that on my shoulder for a year.
Javier Torres left the draft, joined the draft, left the draft. Wait, you all right, Javier?
Probably got disconnected.
What? Am I just seeing that you just took Zeke?
It was the auto draft.
No, that one.
America's Nightmare.
Oh, buddy, I wish you could be wrong.
Oh, the Prez is up.
Paul's fantasy football season is falling apart right before our eyes.
No, it's just those two picks like totally just did things I didn't want.
For sure.
I'm just gonna abandon this now.
What, your software? Your draft kit?
Yeah, because like I need to manually enter it.
So do you use a draft kit? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And ever since with those two picks, because I was trying to enter and everybody's like, I want this one. I'm like, okay, well, I have to put it in there.
Yeah, this one's flying. The one that we had on last week on Saturday took like damn near 3 hours.
Yes, I agree with you.
Let's see. What do I got? Ooh-wee.
In round 6.
I'm going. I went with Jalen Waddle.
Okay.
My ball, Zach Ertz. I've seen that name before.
Yeah, that's the tight end for.
No, I've seen that name on a fantasy football team before.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Uh-oh. Got Lorraine coming up into the DFW area.
Mike Williams.
The Thunder.
And the Thunder roll.
Excuse me.
All right. What are we doing?
Uh-oh. What a terrible name. Just doing a lot of praise to one man.
Yeah, he's still talking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I went with Singletary. Got a love-hate relationship with that guy. And went with Cooper. I was telling one of my buddies, I forgot who I had picked.
Is anybody doing the draft? Are they just doing the draft? Are they watching?
I think they're watching and doing the draft right now.
Yeah, they said you look like a first timer and you don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't know who said that.
Oh, Lord. Lord.
Always got to be one of them. Always got to be one of them. Oh, I took Lamar Jackson.
Why you gotta be an asshole?
It's in my nature.
Chill out, Trey.
Don't mind if I do.
Wes, I got to send you a new invite.
Zoom?
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on real quick.
Will man hang up?
No, not yet.
Okay, not yet.
You better wait for my request.
Man. Brother, taking a. Wow. Did you just really do that, Prez? Man. Your boy gonna be butt hurt.
We can do a trade.
I mean, it's fantasy football. You got to put your team aside. I learned that many moons ago.
Oh yeah, I never draft Cowboys, mainly because they suck.
If you're gonna let Ezekiel Elliott fall to the 5th round, I'm gonna pick him in the 5th round.
Yeah, he'd still be out there if it wasn't for you,
Bro, you're gonna. Yeah, it's so funny. This is gonna be so funny. It's
Well,
I already have
what-
the rushing champion on my team, and it's not Zeke.
we know it ain't Zeke.
I hope so.
All right, let me get Wes back on here.
D-Ray is on the clock.
Mr. Washington.
Mm-hmm. Round 8. So now we're gonna start slowing down.
Think so?
Yeah, because nobody knows these players as deep. Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of them do, but many don't. Wes, you on the clock, bro?
Oh, look at that. Ooh-wee.
You took Renfro?
That's what it says.
I wasn't sure. I couldn't see it. All I see is Renfro. Oh, okay. I gotta go a little bit lower. I didn't know whose team. I couldn't see that.
That's what she said.
Well, yeah. Everybody, he knows everybody can hear him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. People can hear you, Wes.
That's big nasty.
If you don't know, now you know.
What do you mean? I didn't say anything bad.
I'm just giving you a heads up. That's it.
Who's she?
Why y'all defensive, bro? What are you scared of? What are you hiding?
She who? Your neighbor?
Who?
You got someone bringing you food?
Yeah, I do.
I wish I
Oh.
did.
I got I got a studio audience.
Hey, Cade, that's a good pick. That's a good pick right there. I'm not trying
Dude, don't
to
tell him
not
that.
bullshitting either.
His head's big enough.
No, but that's a good pick. That's a good pick, Javier. I like that one too.
I have yet to hear that from you. To me.
Who, you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was kind of busy earlier, and so I couldn't see.
Couldn't analyze.
I couldn't see it because it was going so fast.
He won't tell you though. Probably be my guess.
If
No,
you,
you know what he
if
told
you
me?
make a good one right here, I'll tell you.
Remember, I was discussing my other league, and I said I had picked the what's his name, Derrick Henry, 2nd overall.
Yeah.
And you're like, I think you were like, was Najee Harris still there, or somebody?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah. And then you're like, was so and so there? You're like, yeah. You're like, oh, okay. And then who'd you pick today?
What
Derrick Henry.
number did I pick at?
Were they gone already?
Where did I pick at? I picked at 8. Yes.
I was like, interesting.
You're on the clock if you don't know.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
I did. I said
did
if you
just
make a
say-
good pick right here, I'll tell you.
Oh, here we go. Look. All right, I need a QB.
What's that supposed to mean?
Joey Burrow.
Are you over the GOAT? All right.
You saw me look at both of them.
I did see a cursor there. I'm just curious though. Like,
Okay. Oh man.
Joe Burrow.
there's one player. If you pick him, I'll say, and you can't see him right now.
A wide receiver?
No.
Running back?
Mm-hmm. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Hurry up.
I'm gonna go with
Hurry up.
Man, that song reminds me of a movie. What movie is it?
Chase Edmonds.
You had it right the first time.
Sorry, Paul, I didn't live up to your expectations.
But you had it right. I was like, he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Time will tell if I had it right. Time will tell.
Man, all right. You're right. Time will tell. That's true.
Did I just get auto pick?
No.
It says disable auto pick.
Well, maybe you did.
We're supposed to be helping each other.
Who said that?
Oh, yeah, it did pick fucking
Because you waited too long.
Kirk. Yeah, because I got told with 10 seconds left.
Like 12.
Oh, potty mouth.
This guy.
Speaking of potty, you're one to talk.
Who?
You.
Who?
There's that Al again.
I keep my cuss words under control.
Hey man, are you gonna have are you gonna have that Santa Claus's cousin on the show again this festive season, Christmas season?
I'm sure he'll be around.
Oh,
somewhere.
he's around is my point. He's lingering.
Oh, he's lingering for sure.
All right.
He's he'll be around. I'm sure that evil dude with the crazy eyes, the devil eyes, he should be back around. There should be, like I said, dude, I got a studio audience, and every once in a while, if I go to the bathroom or something, I'm sure they're gonna probably jump in front of the camera. So
True.
It's a packed house over here, man.
I believe you.
It's a party every Monday and Tuesday up in this studio.
Monday and Tuesday, he said. Mm-hmm.
I think that's why old girl upstairs be complaining, because we be having a good time up here, and she hadn't been invited, and she's been watching the show.
By the way, if you're watching the show, go ahead and hit a like if you haven't done so already.
Shout out to my boy Marcus from the Parkway Tavern.
Word.
He says I never give him any love on the show, even though he watches.
You just did right there.
I'm gonna find out if he's really watching.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Tom Brady. Man, how did I not know Tom was still out there?
Tom Terrific. It's my time. It's my time. It's a little early for all of that there. I want to, but I don't.
Man, who's picking defense? I see a lot of people picking defenses and kickers.
I know, dude. That's what I thought was hilarious.
Man. I mean, I know Tucker's the best kicker out there, but I guess, hey, you do what you got to do.
Yeah, you do what you got to do.
Yeah. I'm talking smacking. I probably finish last. Y'all know about that 512 right there. Y'all know about that G5. That's all I got to say. It's got real quiet as we got into these deeper waters. Real quiet. You got to kind of pay attention now.
Oh, yeah? Now you got software that rebooted. I hope y'all let that guy fall to me.
How many you got any fantasy football championships on your belt?
I don't.
No.
Not good enough. I'm a loser.
You and me both, man.
I got a Super Bowl runner up. That's all I got.
I got worse. I got worse. I got Super Bowl runner up back to back.
Back
to the same person.
Hey man, maybe she just got it and you don't.
She does. She knows what she's doing.
Balls deep with that Lazard pick. I see you. I know you on that train. See, he's a sleeper, James. It is good value though. There's a lot of good value.
It's a closet thing.
Good value.
I got a couple of wins. I got a couple of runner-ups. I lost to that dude BJ last year, which was some BS.
Was that last year? It felt like forever ago.
It had to been last year, wasn't it?
Oh, I guess so. It felt forever.
You still never took me to get my barbecue.
I'll take you.
You didn't come to town.
It's true.
Fucking ditched us.
I did not, dude.
You're your neighbor.
I ditched me too, because we were supposed to do it Tuesday and somebody canceled. So.
Oh, so that was my fault?
Dude, what the fuck? The one that I selected the round prior, it just drafted him, which was Chase Edmonds. I didn't even pick him. I had this gentleman queued up, but.
Pick who you want.
Dropping a lot of F-bombs tonight.
Fuck it.
Hey, what are you doing?
What? What?
Okay. Make a good pick.
I don't mean to make you second guess yourself, but you know.
That's why I told you use your software.
Trey Lance. Man.
That's a good pick for that. That's not the best one, but that's a good pick.
I think I would have taken Trey Lance over Dak.
I like Trey Lance a lot. I like him. He is, and when I've been doing my simulations, I've had to pick him every time because the other quarterbacks were gone.
Yeah. Well, hopefully UK all day. That they don't have to.
Hey, Team America, whoever's America's team, that was a good pick.
That's who I was gonna pick.
That's why I told you to stop. I said, "What are you doing?"
Well, because I was gonna pick.
You had it.
I know, but the pick prior to that, whenever you were like, "Oh, if I see him right there, and you better pick the right one," and I clicked him, and I guess it just saved it for the next round, so it like auto picked, and I was like, I don't want to do back-to-back running backs.
Why not?
I like when he does his impressions of you, Paul.
But I told you I started to pick the guy. It was right there.
That's not even close to how I sound.
They're pretty spot on.
What's funny is that's how you sound when you're drunk.
Shut up, Jason. Those guys, man.
You kissing your cup over there or what?
Hell yeah, man. Those guys, I guess they didn't know that I like to drink like I drink. And so now they have jokes, which are pretty funny.
Well, it is what it is.
Because we went to the lounge after I had Jason and Jonah on.
Oh yeah.
And we were there. We were having a good time, man. And we were trying to come up with a punishment for last place in the league. And Jonah suggested last place in the league has to pay James's bar tab.
Who's? James's
bar tab.
Okay.
Yeah, meaning, spend a lot of money at the bar.
Take a lot of fireball shots or something.
I don't even know what they were.
They were something.
Good times.
I kept looking at that guy. I should have taken it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Let's look at one more guy.
Fucking bomb about to blow up.
There any comments in the thing?
They're asking how long you've been playing fantasy football because it looks like you're a first-year guy.
I was trying to be serious about it, but whatever.
Who said that? I can't see who said that. It says anonymous. No, there's none.
Funny guy.
I'm trying to be serious.
Oh, ton of better.
Damn, what such a hater.
How many rounds?
We got 5 more.
5 more rounds.
We should
You
go
got
by
5 minutes.
I feel like
to
we've
figure
slowed
it
down.
out.
We're going pretty fast now. She's like we're slowed down quite a bit.
So she said.
Oh, such an idiot.
What's wrong with you?
What isn't wrong with me?
You see this? There's a dub. There's a dub right here. We gonna go eat that dub. Let's go eat that dub.
Have you heard that dude? Is like a high school dude from Boston. He's like, da-da-da, dog, da-da-da, dog. I need this to play running back, dog. And then he's like, every dude's a dog. And is that Boston accent? It was hilarious.
I'm not saying that. With Javier Torres, man. Lead the draft, join the draft.
It's probably like a Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jason, Deshaun Watson's still available for you.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Fucking guy.
Shut your mouth.
Why would you say something like that?
Because he said it right when I picked him.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see it?
that? No.
Oh, okay. I was like, value.
I was like, what the fuck did I do?
I know that. Shut your mouth. It's all mean.
I know. I was like,
shut your mouth. It's like, what did I do? Go away. Go far, far away.
Never ought to done.
Brandon Ayuk.
Is that what we're doing now? Sound like my son when he's playing Fortnite.
I've never even played Fortnite. Is that what it sounds like?
No, like that he like hums to himself
Yeah,
constantly.
dude.
That's actually when he does anything.
Whenever, I stayed up late, like doing an edit for my fantasy weekend. I did like a 2022 flashback. Have you ever used is it Clipchamp? Forgot what it is. Let me see. I got it right here. Clipchamp. It's like a basic free video editing software, and I was able to like download some music from YouTube. It was pretty good. I kind of put it together. It wasn't like fantastic, but it was it was good enough. It was adequate.
Come on, good.
I think so. Yeah. I tried to get the certain boozy picks lined up whenever it would like say a certain booze word, like the tequila had a tequila shot in it, and Changed My Life had somebody like sleeping, recovering from the from the night's festivities. Oh, 8 picks, MVP. What you gonna do when the there you go, State.
Let's go get that dub. Let's go eat that dub.
Well, that is true. That is all you all day. That is 100% right. Eat that dub.
Oh my god.
Dog.
I don't even know if I'd waste a pick on that dude.
You did so well the previous pick. You're at the clock again.
What is this? Criticize?
You're on the
I
clock.
know.
You're on the clock.
Let me get my fucking jab back.
The reason I wanted to say it was so that when you come back, well, nobody tell me what 10 seconds left.
What is this? Criticize James's draft day?
It's just an observation.
Just started calling you producer F-bomb.
Producer F-bomb. That's probably we could call you
Told you.
producer James F-bomb. Good pick. Good pick there. That's a good pick.
Save it.
No, all right, cool. I'll save it. That's cool.
Y'all always tell me to fit.
Dude, you can eat a D, bro. She.
Hey, I'm eat a dub.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, if he takes you to the championship, I'll eat a dub.
No, you're gonna eat Little Nitro.
Oh, what if he does? What if it's Dallas, New Orleans in the NFC Championship game? You're screwed, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, you are eating two. You are eating two.
No, he can't eat two at the same time. No, I would.
No.
I almost died.
Okay.
I only bet one time about it. That's Dallas. I'm not doing it for the other one. No. That was insane. I'm not. I don't even know why I made that bet that time. Something crazy happened.
Pussy.
I probably won't eat it.
We did not go.
Y'all just have to call me a coward. That thing's disgusting.
Disgusting.
That goes without saying.
It is pretty gross.
Dude, I'll probably die if I eat it. There's no way I can take it.
Well, you are pushing 60.
Man, I'll tell you what you can push.
Push the P. Oh, that's hilarious. You're on the clock, Wes. See, I'm being nice. I'm telling y'all when you're on the clock. Y'all didn't tell me nothing.
Dude, you got your little...
I'm over here. Now I do. I had to put on the volume. I was trying to be professional over here. I said, screw it. Ain't nobody's going to tell me nothing. I'm going to turn on the sound. You got it.
Paul, only one with this custom notification.
Custom. Better believe it.
Paul, you're on the clock.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, Paul, you're on the clock.
Hey, thanks, Wes. You're I appreciate you, buddy. You're all right.
He's not great. He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. He's all right.
I ain't bad.
Depends on who you ask.
Who you asking?
I wish I had more time.
Damn. My starting lineup looks good, but my bench ain't looking so great. But I guess that's the way it should look, right?
I think my team looks fantastic.
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
Did they do the draft grades, like who had the best draft? According to the
ESPN will tell you, but it's I don't trust it.
What does it go off of?
The IBM, ESPN indicators or some bullshit like that. Everybody's gonna have a good team because there's only 10 teams, so everybody's gonna have a squad. It's gonna come down to it's gonna come down to luck and the buys. That's what I think. It's gonna come down to
it's gonna come down to injuries.
Yeah, for sure. Injuries are gonna play a part, no doubt.
Injuries aren't happening.
No doubt.
Is that the song of the draft?
No, it's just a song that
TikTok.
Yeah, I guess so. It's same thing. It's Instagram Reels.
Who's playing Thursday night?
The Rams and the Bills.
This guy.
You should know that. You talk on a sports show weekly.
And he's a correspondent on this show?
Yeah, dude. What's your problem?
I'm a correspondent.
That's what they say.
Host, whatever. Or up to me to be cleaning the toilets.
That's such a dick.
Man, I don't think he want to see me, James.
Where am I picking after this?
Tell you where you ain't picking.
Oh man, which one do I want?
I'm gonna let this stuff go, James. Because I understand small people get angry. You get that little man syndrome, and you feel like you need to pick on normal sized people.
Why do you look like Gary Coleman from the chest up? Huh? Why you look like Gary Coleman from the chest up?
What you talking about, Willis?
Why?
What you talking about, Willis?
You know dang well what I'm talking about.
It's Gary Coleman.
Yeah, Paul finally defended me. Thank you.
Oh, y'all both are over here crybabying and poor boying it all week. Da 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 da. I was like, I'm gonna start making fun of all of y'all again. How's that one? Is it heavy this week?
It's a Monday pull up.
Because I poured it and I was like, it doesn't seem right. Because when I put the juice in, it just didn't seem right, and I was like, let me just go do a little topper, and then
Oh, it's got the juices.
Them juices, son. Juice.
Y'all need to be drinking. Y'all need to drink responsibly.
Oh, we are. We got car services here in town.
Yeah, not yours because you
didn't come.
Failed to
You
make
didn't come
it.
down.
Yeah, so yeah.
Lycor can't afford me.
You're right. You're 100% right.
Mm-hmm. No chandelier in my house.
I don't got a chandelier either.
I had one either.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did not.
Yes. Well, it was in your background. You must have had one of those green screens. You put them in the background. It had a Target bag and a chandelier.
You and Carl in that Target bag.
My bad, Target. That's how y'all say it.
Here
Target.
you go with that damn bag.
I learned that from my mom.
Oh yeah.
Man, I think James ran Carla off. Man, she don't want to talk to us anymore.
Look at Wes trying to be all smooth with his Dallas Cowboy pick. You see that? He tried to be smooth. He's such a homer, bro.
35 West. 35 West.
35 West.
I picked best available. That was who.
35 West. That's not the best available pick.
Man.
Here you go. So
y'all say here you go more than I do.
I know because I'm trying to get you to say it. That's why.
So your team name Balls Deep. Where did that originate, Wes?
Oh man, because I like to throw the ball deep. I'm when I play Madden.
You throw two balls at once.
I'm always going for the deep pass. I don't have the patience to throw those slant routes and wide receiver screens.
Are you ambidextrous?
No, I only throw with the right.
So you use two hands.
Right.
When you throw the ball, no, I throw the ball with one. I mean, in basketball, you do a two-handed chest pass.
But if you only throw with one, you throw with the left.
No. Why would I throw left-handed when
I don't know.
I'm right-handed?
I didn't know that. I've never met you in person. I don't know how you shake hands.
What does that got to do with anything?
Usually people shake hands with certain dominant hand.
But I mean, most people are right-handed, so why wouldn't you assume that I was right-handed?
Because I don't want to assume anything.
I assume you're an asshole.
Well, then you'd be right.
Damn.
But I'm a consistent asshole.
Man. Uh-oh.
What's uh-ohing?
I don't even know who to pick now. What do I waste my picks on? This is the last pick, isn't it?
No, you got one more after this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he still don't know what's going on. Paul, it's your pick.
Sometimes I wonder.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank
why
you.
I put myself through this.
What's that?
Barely? I've been asking myself that for the past. How long you been on the show, Wes?
This draft went by fast.
Yeah, very. I thought we were gonna be here till like 10:30.
Me too.
Why?
Because I've never drafted with a lot of y'all. Only drafted with you two.
You drafted with us?
What?
You ever drafted with us?
I couldn't understand anything you said.
Hey, that BJ, that wasn't last year. I don't think I did fantasy football last year.
It was last year, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
Hey,
It wasn't?
Paul, dementia.
I don't think it was.
Chill.
Cognitive decline, please. D-Ray, you on the clock, sir?
It's okay, Wes. Let's get you to bed.
No, because once you... No, you know what? Well,
So bad. Oh, it's my turn. Y'all left the best defense for me. I thank y'all very much.
best defense.
Oh, that's the best defense right there.
Who?
The Colts.
Really?
Oh, sir, let me tell you. Dogs. Mo Motivator. I love that name. I love the way it's structured.
So are we gonna do like a
We'll
physical?
talk about it right now. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll put up some ideas, and we'll probably create a group chat for the crew, and then put it up for a vote and see who likes what, and go from there.
So you do things. You do votes. You don't run the league like a tyrant.
It depends. If people start getting stupid, then I'll have to take over.
Like what?
Like 2 years ago. Yeah.
I thought it was last year.
No, what was happening 2 years ago, I just when I had to be a tyrant. And then everybody figured it out.
What happened?
Well, maybe put stupid, inappropriate crap in the chat. Curtis Samuel. Not a bad pick.
You can't say anything worse than what James says on the show.
Well, that's true, but I mean, you can put an image that's a lot worse.
You keep it light.
You can put an image that's a lot worse off
like
in a
what?
group chat than you can what you say.
Man, as watching myself on, I need to wash this hat. I gotta buy a new Arkansas hat.
Dude, you need to buy the one that John Daly had. It had the pigs on it.
I went and looked for it. I guess I gotta buy it online.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Damn it.
That's a good cap. I like it.
And with the final pick in the draft,
With the 160th pick overall, MVP selects. Oh, you should stay there.
I know who I'm getting. Where'd he go?
What do you take?
No. You suck.
You know what that reminds me of? Like, my woman was like, "Hey, hand me that knife over there," and I turn around and there's like 5 knives, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then I'm like,
Which one?
Yeah.
Well, you got 14 seconds.
We're going with.
Da-na-na,
Let's go with Randall Cobb.
da-na-na.
We're going with Randall Cobb.
Okay. Hooker.
My draft is complete. That's it. I had the best.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the draft is complete. I'll go ahead and give a quick shout out to the lineups for week 1. Week 1, my ball Zach Ertz is taking on the President. UK All Day is taking on American Nightmare. Blu-ray Nostalgia will be taking on Team Helmets. America's Team will be taking H-Ton Motivator. And the matchup, the grudge match of the week, MVP versus Balls Deep. Week 1 scheduled. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's talk about it, gentlemen. Let's talk about it. Quarterback matchup for West starting Thursday nights. Look at the matchup. Let's see what we got here. The favored points appear to be with West, 217 to 211. The projected points. Interesting.
It's cute.
Any takeaways? We'll do the matchup. Joe Burrow versus Josh Allen. Jonathan Taylor versus Javonte Williams. Nick Chubb versus Josh Jacobs. Deontay Johnson versus Justin Jefferson. Jerry Jeudy versus Deebo Samuel. Amari Cooper versus Jalen Waddle. Travis Kelce versus Dawson Knox. Devin Singletary versus Hunter Renfrow. The Ravens D versus the Steelers D. Nice NFC North matchup. And Matt Prater takes on current Denver Bronco kicker Brendan McManus. All right.
Looks like I'm starting 1-0.
Looks like you're starting one. Wes, what about you? How you starting?
Starting 1-0.
Oh, you know I'm starting 1-0, man. Let's be for real. Let's be real about it. James knows he ain't gonna win. He's trying to sound confident, but he knows he's gonna lose week 1.
That's it.
So
It looks like D Ray's got the best team so far, projected points.
Oh, don't say that, man. His head's big enough already.
Well, he's taking on the second best team projected points with Jadon E. So we'll see how that matchup goes.
So who's the first team projected points?
D-Ray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not Wes.
I can also do that.
Yeah.
Wes, your time's about to run out. I'm going to have to send you a new one.
Cade Cunningham already texted me talking about his team is legit. He's telling us he's going to the championship.
He is. You're right. He's going to the championship.
We all are. We all are.
Everybody is.
Man.
Everybody's a winner. Everybody gets a participation trophy until you lose, and then you're a loser.
Georgia Tech hanging in there with Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson. They need to put Cade Klubnik in there because DJ Uiagalelei ain't gonna cut it, bro. You need to put that
Really?
Westlake kid in there now.
He looked so good in that when he had to come in for Sunshine a couple years ago.
Yeah, but there was so much talent on that team as far as you had T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. There's a lot of talent. Travis Etienne. I don't know what to tell you.
I get a team. Who was the team? It was one of the service branches, Army, Navy, or somebody. They only threw the ball 3 times for a whole game.
Probably, if I had to guess, it'd be Army. If I had to guess,
3 times.
Yeah.
I didn't even understand. I don't understand how you can go out and play football games. You only throw the ball 3 times.
Dude, the Patriots did it last year when they took on the Buffalo Bills.
And
They
that
threw
blizzard.
it 3 times.
Well,
That was when that blizzard was going on, though.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Inclement weather.
Come on.
It wasn't
you
the start of
it's Bill
September.
Belichick.
That's true, James. Very good. That's
I'm proud of
true.
myself.
That's great. All right, guys, let's get into a break. We got to reset Wes's Zoom call. Give us a few minutes. We're gonna reload, do the bathroom break, get back to it. Take a bite of. I need a bite of something. I'm hungry, man. I ain't eating
Surprise, surprise.
4 hours, Jack. I need hungry. I'm getting a snack. I'm like Rex Ryan. Let's go get a
I guess
snack.
Bye.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show. Appreciate y'all sticking with us. It's time to get off the rails, get into a little bit of things outside of the game of football. House of Dragons, episode 3 sucked. So beyond that, really haven't been watching much. Getting prepared for my fantasy football weekend. Got the drink ordered, got the grocery ordered. Now, this is what I say I got groceries. I mean groceries, because there's nothing out there. It's just a refrigerator and an industrial kitchen. And you got to have the drink. And you got to have the daytime drink and the nighttime drink. Yeah, so I'm getting ready. Leave out.
Oh, yeah.
Leave out 11 o'clock on Thursday. It's gonna, bro, I'm ready. I'm ready to go now. If I could go now, it used to be you would go Friday night. You go Friday evening. And now it's like, oh, we go Thursday evening. Now we go Thursday midday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leave Sunday.
For what?
My fantasy football weekend. I've been doing it since 2006. So I've been going out to ranches, private ranches.
That was this past weekend?
So this weekend.
Your fantasy football draft is this weekend?
Yep.
Even though the season starts
Thursday, right?
Okay.
Yep. Now, that's the regular ESPN. And then we have a dynasty.
Is it the same group of guys?
Same group of guys, but the dynasty fantasy is like we did a draft from, and this is like an auction draft, a slow auction draft, and then like a rookie draft, right? There's 3 drafts. It went from April to July. The beginning of April and ended the beginning of July. That's dynasty. And it's all day. It's like you put in a blind bid or you put in a slow bid and you got 24 hours. And then when the crunch time comes, like the waiver order will stop at a certain time. And so everybody's trying to beat that last bid. Boom, 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 boom. So it's like 23 and a half hours of bullshit. And then the last 30 minutes, the last 10 minutes, crazy. It's fun. But Clemson 17, Georgia Tech 10, 5 minutes left in third quarter. Tight game. Wes.
Yeah, I love it. I love we still got football on. I love it.
Did you watch any of the HBCUs? There was a HBCU was it last night?
I think I missed it. I'm not gonna lie, I missed it.
Yeah, it was last night. I think it was last night. It was on during the LSU Florida State game. Let's talk about that. Did you think? I thought Florida State lost. I thought when they fumbled on the 2 and then LSU recovered on the 1, I was like, they're going to lose this game. And then the way they lose is on a blocked field goal after they score a touchdown. They had no timeouts.
The funny thing is, though, it's like all the
announcers,
SEC haters came out. It's like, oh, look at that.
What happened here? What is this?
Florida State's a horrible team. Just beat one of your top teams in LSU.
Man, that's 100% true.
Everybody knows LSU's been there. Is it? That's 100% true.
Which parts? Tell me again.
But just talking about, that Florida State beat one of your top teams in LSU in the SEC.
Man, LSU's garbage. LSU has no business. Nobody has any business talking to how good LSU is.
I think LSU has improved off of last year. I think if they make the extra point, I think LSU probably wins that game.
I was thinking they should have gone for 2 at the end, just because you're playing with house money. That's just me, though. It's like I knew we were going to lose this game. They had no business in that game.
But it worked out bad for Appalachian State doing that.
That's true.
Even though North Carolina gave them every chance, I can't believe how bad defense was played in that game.
Well, look at how good defense was played in that South Dakota State Iowa game. That was nothing but defense. There was 2 safeties scored in that game. It was 7-3. It's nuts. What's up, James? I thought you looked at me like you had something. Yeah, look at me something to say.
No.
Wes, what you watching, man? You getting anything good, or you just getting ready, primed up for football season?
I've been, I'm getting geared up for football season, but I've had a few people talk about stuff I should watch.
What's that?
One of them is called The Offer.
I've heard about this.
And it's supposed to be about, the making of the Godfather movies. And so I was told I need to watch that. So I'm going to try to check that out. And when I have time, I guess I'll probably have a little bit of time tomorrow because there's no football tomorrow. But I got to do my draft, and then there's no football Wednesday.
Right.
But then after that, man, it's just football.
It's gone. It's time. It's time to go. Hey, I did watch a movie. I started it, but I didn't finish it because I was falling asleep. The new Elvis movie on HBO. Have any of y'all seen it, or would you see it?
I heard it's pretty good, but no, I haven't seen it.
Wes?
I don't know, man. I'm not a big Elvis fan. But I mean,
Come on.
if it comes down to it, I might watch it. I haven't watched any good movies lately, man. I need to catch up on my movies. I still haven't watched Top Gun. But last night I had a friend that I hang out with at the local restaurant.
Yeah.
And he had never seen Life. So like we had to hang out and watch Life last night. I was like, dude, how you not seen Life?
I mean, I got a dinner waiting for me, and I got a nice corner piece of jalapeno cornbread waiting for me.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
You damn right I'm gonna eat my cornbread. We gonna fight.
You like corn?
Cone. It's cone. I don't know the rap, but that little dude, man, I didn't know it came from him ordering Chipotle.
Yeah.
And then I saw the original video, and I'm like, she was like, you want meat, you want beans, you want salsa, you want rice? No. Then she gets the corn. He was like, 'cause corn.
Was that because all of the snippets, like the sound bites, came from like an interview that they had did with him. So I'm thinking maybe because I haven't seen what you're talking about.
Yeah, this was him. This was the kid ordering corn from Chipotle.
Really?
I was just like,
hey,
it's corn.
What's up with this? What's up with this rap beef?
Train
They're
Zero.
taking over social media. Apparently, I've never listened to any of these dudes.
I don't either.
Trader Truth.
Some dude. Did you say some dude?
That's different. That's a different guy. I was thinking you were talking about these mumble rappers.
Did you say some dude?
I guess that's his name. Trader Truth. He's a dude, right?
He's a pretty good rapper from Houston. He's pretty good.
Depends on who you
But
ask.
apparently, he beat up another rapper. I guess that's kind of out of Houston. Zero.
Oh wait, okay, hold on,
Dude, I am.
You need to put
Losing it.
You need to put a little bit more respect, a little bit of respect on those guys' names. Those aren't new guys. These guys are like your age.
I don't care how old they are. They're not good.
Okay, they're not good.
I mean, I'm just saying. From what I like, man, I can't listen to them. I tried to listen to them. It just ain't doing it for me.
Yeah, you're an old timer. We're gonna cover this on.
He's more west. He's more east coast.
Over and over.
You're more east northeast rap hip hop.
Yeah, I'm more of an East Coast fan anyway. I'm Wu Tang. I'm still Redman.
These guys are the heart and soul of Texas rap. Put it like that.
Yeah, they're
the heart and soul of Texas rap is UGK, bro.
Exactly. They're all affiliated with each other.
I would say those guys are like
UGK is not affiliated.
That's the second generation.
Yes, with Zero, Trey.
Yeah, they
yes.
No. UGK is Bun B and Pimp C, man. That's all.
But go and look how many songs that they are all featured on each other's songs.
They do a lot of records together. That is true. I like how I'm being the diplomatic one on this.
I can't believe this guy right now.
I think he's just fine. I think he found your button.
Get me off the camera.
He found your button.
No, it's just because I guess I'm knowledgeable in this.
So what about? So what's the significance, Wes? What's the significance of this altercation?
And the Godfather of Texas rap is Mr. Scarface.
That's true.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, what's the point?
Jesus Christ.
You should. What do you mean?
Oh,
what's the
he's
point?
just trying.
I know. I just heard.
He's just trying to fire you up. That's all. That's all it is.
Oh, I'm there.
Listen, the whole point of when I started is this truth guy apparently jumped the zero guy.
Okay, and what's the point?
I'm just saying, this is like a big deal, man. I've just seen it all over the place.
Well, you said these guys were not a big deal, so why are you making their altercation a big deal?
I didn't say they're not a big deal. I just said I didn't like the music.
Okay. Okay.
Oh man.
Let me give you guys a quick little rundown.
Saying, was this a huge thing? I don't know, man.
Do you know about this situation?
I know all about it.
Okay, give us the details, James.
I try to keep it as short as I possibly can.
Yeah, thank you.
Trey and Zero, they're cousins. They are blood cousins.
How? What kind of cousins?
They're cousins.
Like first, second?
I can find that information.
No, I'm just curious. I want to know how closely they're like. Are their mama's sisters?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, but they're cousins.
Okay.
And it has, everyone knows they're cousins. They're related.
Gotcha.
They are one of the better rap groups out of Texas, ABN, Assholes by Nature.
Okay.
Made some classic Texas raps. Just kind of a staple, riding around, listening to music,
So is this a set beef? Is that what this is?
Well, they were beefing. Nobody really knew why, but since this has happened, a lot of stuff has been coming out. Okay. It's family business, pretty much, from what I see.
Money. Gotcha.
Well, not necessarily. Dude, the story is so long. I'm trying to keep it short.
Okay.
But pretty much. What, Wes? What?
Come on, keep it going, because we got to get you out of here. You got to be at someplace later on.
Hey, you can get me in trouble, somebody. So
your bed is what I meant.
Pretty much, these guys have been beefing, whatnot. 50 Cent's held some kind of convention or something over there in
Curtis
Houston.
Jackson?
Yes.
Okay.
A video came out, Zero getting jumped. There was 3 other guys around him. Trey was like circling. Okay. And they were like, what the hell? And it's crazy because nobody ain't ever seen Zero like that. He's portrays himself as like this real hard dude, fight anybody, I'll shoot anybody, whatever. And then you see this guy like this folded up on the ground, it's like, what the hell is going on here? And then you got your cousin right there circling you. Well, they released a statement. Zero released a statement, a video that he was jumped. They told him to meet him by the van. Mm-hmm. He got jumped, started punching him, all this stuff. So then he covered up because he didn't want to go home to his kids all beat up. Okay. As soon as he stood up, there's cops all around him, keeping him from everybody, so they didn't get to squabble or nothing like that. Trey released a video as well. That's my family. I wouldn't let no harm come to that man. I won't let nobody harm that man. I talked to him for 2.5 hours after that altercation. So as far as everyone saying that I'm doing this and that, it's not true. Well, then 48 hours later, TMZ comes out with a video of the full video, and Trey is right there participating in jumping Zero. Shots on him, hitting him, kicking him, all this stuff. And so it just totally goes against, contradicts Trey's story pretty much.
So the confrontation was about money?
No.
What's the confrontation about?
Trey has a younger brother, Jayton. They were riding to a rap show in Louisiana. Apparently, Jayton wanted to ride with Zero because at the time, he was smoking and drinking and all of that stuff, and he didn't want to let his older brother know that he was doing some things. Okay. They're sipping drink on the way to Louisiana. On the way over there, they get pulled over. Apparently, he didn't take the rap for somebody didn't take the rap for what was rightfully theirs. Somebody did 2 years in prison.
Who did 2 years in prison?
Jayton.
So Zero didn't take. So Jayton was the fall guy.
He's giving up all this information.
And
so Jayton was the fall guy.
Apparently, it depends on who you ask. There's podcasts, there's interviews, and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like Ghetto Boys, the godfather of Houston hip hop, Scarface has a podcast. Where he gets all of these underground guys from Texas, So
like a Vlad TV kind of dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
So that's where all of this information.
Like somebody doing a lot of snitching.
No, that's why homie apparently did the 2 years because he's like, well, I'm not a snitch. It depends on who you ask. We weren't there. You know what I mean? but this beef's been
Somebody
brewing.
doing some snitching.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, for sure.
Well, at the end of the day, it's not call snitching if you're making money off of it. That's what happens. It's just information.
I ain't hanging
I don't
out
know.
with Paul, I'll tell you that, man.
I can guarantee that this thing isn't about money. I can guarantee you that.
It's
Because
a little bigger than money.
yeah, because these guys would be making more money if they were together in the group making the music they were making.
So it's an ego thing, you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's a street code thing and all this crap. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know, but
All right.
I found myself at first. I was like, man, like just chill, man. Like I don't care about like gossip and all of this shit. But then I found myself like interested in like finding the root of this shit. And just I don't know. I guess because like I grew up listening to these guys and all that stuff, and I don't know. It's just crazy.
Sounds a lot to do about nothing.
Yeah. Well, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, that's fair.
For these guys, it's their careers. Trey, when he's at the UFC's in Houston, supporting Derek Lewis and all that, the UFC always shines a light on him. He was in Houston in Hurricane Harvey, floating on boats, picking up, rescuing people. He's they have a Trey Day in Houston, and he's called Trey the Truth. Well, now you're kind of a phony because
Right.
you released a video contradicting what actually happened. So yeah, it's just
and that's just what has been reported.
yeah.
Well, I don't think any of these dudes on the level of like UGK and the Ghetto Boys though. The Ghetto Boys, man, Scarface was shit.
Anyways,
But are these dudes? I mean, are they real thugs or are they studio gangsters?
I guess that's an opinion. But who you ask, you know what I mean?
you'd have to ask them that, Wes.
Yeah.
Right. My bad.
Well, I don't know. I
I
don't
don't know.
know them.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, where are they from?
When I was younger, man, like these guys, like, cause I listened to a lot of rap and hip hop,
Underground.
and I used to believe like these guys would do on a daily basis what they were rapping. As I
Right.
grew older, I realized that they're rap entertainers, like Rick Ross. You guys named from a freaking freeway Rick Ross. You know what I mean? Who was an actual drug dealer, and
Gangster.
and Rick Ross was a probation officer growing up. He's a rap entertainer.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I know why I listen to the music. I don't know. It's just there's a whole bunch of stuff.
In my opinion, it just sounds a lot to do about nothing.
Yeah.
It's like y'all haven't figured out
SPM.
y'all haven't figured out that y'all can make
SPM.
more money working together than separate.
Yeah, and that's what Pimp C was about when he came out of prison. Just uniting all of the, like Paul Wonka Millionaire were beefing,
Yeah.
Zero and some Thug. were
I
beefing,
remember
all
that. I
stuff.
remember that going. It makes more sense, like for whatever it's worth. Like
Yeah,
if those guys give a shit about what anybody has to say, it's like maybe y'all should just get together privately and not give out your business and figure out a way to make more money together. And as far as SPM, who cares?
Are y'all big SPM? Fans?
I'm not talking about that dude. That dude's got a lot of business he needs to take care of.
Who? SPM?
Yeah.
I thought it was a group.
No. What are you talking about? Stuff you don't know about?
Dope House Records is a group.
No, I just heard of them.
Oh.
South Park Mexicans.
Yep.
I thought
No, it's just one.
I thought that was a group.
Just one.
Eliminate the S.
Just one.
What? So Park Mexicans?
South Park Mexican.
There's only one person.
South Park Mexican.
Oh, I
not
didn't know that.
Mexican.
You're making it plural
South
and it
Park
doesn't need to be.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, we're telling you.
I learn something new every day.
I don't believe that.
But what?
I
You
don't believe
what?
that. I think you know what you're talking about.
You think he's
No,
trolling?
I've never heard the group. I've heard.
They
of
see
the
me
group.
trolling. They want to hate me. That's you, bro. That's you right
I've
now.
heard of the group, but I've never actually listened to them.
When did you first hear about the group?
South Park Mexicans? I thought it was a while ago. I mean, it seemed like they've been around for a while. I just never listened to them.
When was that? It was like a year ago? Was it 3 weeks ago?
No, it's probably been 10, 15 years, something like that.
Oh, so you didn't do any like due diligence to like go do research?
Yeah, I just really,
Oh, it's
So
fair.
you heard about him when you were 40.
maybe I did hear a song, but it didn't really like register with me. It didn't
Pique your
I didn't feel
interest?
it. Yeah,
Yeah, if it didn't pique your interest then, why would you bring it up now?
because I was just wondering if y'all listen to him. Because I feel like that'd be
He's,
somebody y'all listen to.
So he's the man, the artist. Dope House Records would be the group, kind of like Swisher House. You know, Swisher House is a group. It's like a record label and a group.
Anyways, UFC 279 this coming weekend. Chimaev, Diaz. I think Diaz is getting served up to Chimaev, but I know you're going to disagree with me on that.
Have to.
Why? Have you looked at the betting odds? Man, it's big. It's a big disparity.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's huge
on paper.
It's real big.
Yeah,
I get it. I don't get me wrong. It's gonna be a fight.
Yeah,
but it's god dang. It's big. It's minus 1,100.
Fight. Paul. I mean, it's the whole thing. It's a
okay. I'm trying to have a conversation here real quick. Appreciate you interrupting, but just hold on.
I'm just saying. You said it's gonna be a fight. Yeah, it's gonna be a fight.
Why are you being rude right now, man? What's your deal? So you think it's gonna be a lot closer than what it's sized up to be?
It could be, depending on what goes down. On paper, Hamzat's gonna go in there, take him down, maul him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ground thing. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, if he was smart, that's what he would do. Which he is smart, and that's what he's gonna do.
But that jiu-jitsu by Diaz,
is almost second to none.
Dangerous.
So we'll see what happens.
How do you know they don't? Hey, you think that's what I'm gonna do? So why not go the other way?
I think Diaz's stand-up is better than Chimaev's personally. That's just me though.
Yeah.
I think, and Chimaev knows he's mountain. He's like Khabib. He's a mountain dude. And he's Chechnyan, bro. That's a different kind of human.
It's gonna be
great. I think it's gonna be one of those like boring ground games. That's why it's gonna be on the ground.
You think those are boring?
I think it's gonna be a wrestling match like the boring ones are.
You think those are boring though?
Unless it gets into deep waters, like the 4th and 5th round, where then Diaz is slippery,
it's favor Diaz,
and then it's going to favor Diaz.
That's what's crazy about it.
Those wrestling matches are kind of boring. Like when they're just sitting there holding each other, that kind of stuff.
They're fighting for position on the ground.
100%. But this is my problem. My problem is depending on who's the referee, if there's not enough action, they're going to stand them up and not let them work. And that's my problem. It's like, look, if you're going to let them work, fine. But if you're going to let them get to position before it's time or time runs out, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
And that's my problem.
Yeah, I agree. Most likely Nate Diaz final fight in the UFC.
And then he's going to go make big bucks in boxing, you think?
He's starting his own MMA promotion.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to do a Khabib style.
I think it's like Real FC or something like
Real
that.
FC.
Focusing on like grappling, boxing, and some other things, I think. It was just announced today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully he's going to try to make it fight of the night.
Oh, for sure.
Think. If he can stay behind his jab and keep Chimaev at bay, because he's going to have the length advantage.
Yeah. Kill or be killed. Kill or be killed.
Stockton, MFer.
Yeah.
Did any of y'all get any love out to Serena Williams and watching her final matches in tennis?
I saw her get eliminated in doubles with her sister.
That was it.
That about it.
Well, she got knocked out. I mean, I didn't really watch it because I was all about
I was watching college football. Yeah.
And but I heard a lot of people was like, "Oh, if you're not watching this, you're missing out."
Nah.
But hey, I did watch a little bit of that chick yesterday, Coco Gauff, something like that. Dude, she was pretty exciting. She looks like she's about 12 years old.
Oh, really?
But like she covered some ground on that freaking court.
I gotcha. All right.
There was a lot of shots like I can't believe she got to that shot. Some of them she got to, and it was like, you got to let that one go. But I get her hustle.
Is that why you watch it? To hear the women grunt?
No, dude. First of all, like I said, this girl looks like she's about 12. So
I didn't talk about her. I talk about the women.
But I'm not want a girl to grunt. I mean, but hey, you playing tennis, that's your thing. Serena and Venus they're big grunters. If you're into grunting.
Yep. Have you watched King George?
They grunt like
I don't know.
So,
have you watched King George yet?
I have not. I need
Okay.
to though.
You should do that.
I need to.
It's a good movie.
I watched the show on Netflix, Friends from College. It's got like Fred Savage, the
Really?
guy from Key and Peele.
Which one?
I think it's Key.
The bald-headed one?
That's I think the taller one.
Yeah.
He did like the where he switched and he was the coach for Penn State for a minute.
Yeah, Coach Franklin. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was a good interview.
That guy, it's a lot of other people. I think the chick, one of the women from How I Met Your Mother.
You like those
other-
kind of shows, right, Wes? Like those rom-coms, like.
Yeah, but I mean, this one is pretty fun. It's pretty funny.
Gotcha.
But the Key and Peele guy and Fred Savage, they go play tennis at like a New York like, big time court or whatever, and they're sitting there and they're grunting the whole time. And the lady's like, "What?" I think it was a famous tennis player. She's like, "Hey, I need to chill out." She's like, "What? No, that's how they do it. When you hit the ball, you got to grunt. You got."
Was that Billie Jean King? Is that who that was?
I don't think it was Billie Jean King, but it was somebody else like up there.
Gotcha.
I don't think it was her. Billie Jean King probably would have been like, "Nah, men are involved, so I don't want to do it." You know.
All right. I know. Hey, just before we get out of here, Netflix is making a Johnny Manziel documentary.
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about that?
Oh,
I'm all for it.
I'm here for it too.
yeah, I'm ready for it.
I'm here for it.
Have you watched the one about the NBA refs?
No.
I like the trailer or the little
so-
teaser they
so-
released for it too.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like a little, oh, we're in production. Tight.
I saw the one about Manti, which was messed up. I was so
Can they see
disgusted by what that person did to him. But then again, I'm like, dude, how stupid. I mean, sorry, how naive are you? And then I saw the
No, you
one
said
about
it right the first
N1.
time.
I saw the one about. Did you see the one about the N1?
I haven't seen. You brought that up, but I hadn't checked it out yet.
Dude, I mean, they basically just robbed these guys. Like these guys created a something for the players, the actual players of the N1, the guys that were on tour out there playing basketball, and put on the show. Did not get the deserved of what the guys that the executives or whatever, the higher ups, what they got for it. And they just kind of like, were like, left those dudes in the wind.
Well,
Sold it off and left.
live, you learn, then you get Geico. That's what they say.
But
Geico.
I saw that.
If Geico would like to sponsor us, we'd be happy to hear you. Please send your email to paul.rodriguez@reconathlete.com. Thank you.
But yeah, the one about the refs, I saw it, and it's kind of. I haven't seen it. I saw the preview,
Trailer.
and it was kind of like messed up when they start talking about how they were like. I think they were playing. It was Allen Iverson was in Denver, and the game, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna call him for carrying or palming the ball a bunch." So bet heavy on Utah. I was like, "Man, that's terrible."
I've seen that trailer. Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
I mean, I was like, I don't know if I can finish it once I start watching, because if you're talking about you're making calls against guys just because you're trying to push it that way, and guys are out there, giving their life to this game, and
Some could say that that's done in the NFL right now.
well,
Some could say.
that's why when people always say, "Hey, why don't you be a ref?" I'm like, I can't go to the dark side, man, because I've always had issue with refs. Always.
The dark side.
I've always been that dude that's been chirping at the ref when I played any sport.
It's because you don't like authority, bro.
Well, no.
Yeah, it is.
No, because the ref is not. They're not authority. They're just assholes.
See, how dare you? How dare you do that to the zebras?
Then you belong out
Like,
there in N1 and street ball if you ain't, with
Dude,
authority.
I respect people that are cops more than I respect people that are refs.
Nobody said anything about police.
Yeah.
What?
Leave the police alone, man.
Trying to devise.
No, I got police friends.
I believe you.
Friends, I respect them.
I believe you.
Even though I love me some NWA, F the police.
Oh Lord.
Dre said it with authority.
I believe you. All right, fellas.
Dude,
What? Before we go, what's up? What's up before we get out of here?
oh, you want me to go first?
No.
Oh,
I thought you had something else to say, but you're on the clock. Zoom is ticking down.
Oh no, I really got nothing to say. Just sending love out to my people. You know, anybody associated with the Paul Rodriguez show, or if you're out there watching, I'll definitely keep y'all in my prayers and everything, because I know, you know, we try to have a good time here, but life is happening out there, and
Facts.
you know.
James.
Let's all just, take a second and just chill out. Thursday, I'm barbecuing. I'm making shrimp. When I get home, it's all to prepare for Thursday. Let's get ready for the 2022-2023 NFL season. Green Bay Packers going to ship. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I wish you should have seen my face when James said he's making food and shrimp. And he didn't. I'm going out of town.
Hey, man. I was going to invite you.
Broke my heart.
Yeah. My shrimp has corn.
It's corn.
It's a big lump of knobs.
Oh, Lord. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all watching. As always, love yourself and love your neighbor. We'll see y'all tomorrow with our picks. Until then, actually, we'll be able to track them this year as well so that y'all can keep up with us. Until
We're
then,
doing the NFL picks tomorrow.
we'll see. See you tomorrow, guys.